AI is not going to fix your foundation. It is not going to fix your messy business. It is just going to expose your weaknesses. I'm going to walk you through the dark truth about AI. Now let's talk about the AI fantasy and why most people fail. The rich people, they are spending lakhs on a monthly basis to buy different AI tools. And this is why 90% of the people I talk to are just frustrated. And let me just talk about the 3 systems that all of you need before you start touching AI. Your foundation needs to be very strong. AI is just a plug-in, because if you're just going in a random direction, there is no point. You need to have speed, but in the right direction. Everyone's talking about AI like it's a magical solution. Just automate your business, let ChatGPT run your content, plug into an AI system, and let AI do the work. Let's cut through the noise for a second and let's understand why AI won't save your business. Let me just take you through my screen. Why AI won't save you if your system are broken. Everyone's talking about, let's cut through the noise for a second, because if you're watching this thinking AI is your shortcut to success, I've got news for you. And what is this news? Let me just make you understand. Let's talk about the AI mirror effect, which is AI is not going to fix your foundation. Understand this very clearly, which is AI won't save you if your foundation is broken. It is not going to fix your messy business. It is not going to build your life of purpose if you are not on track. You need to understand this thing very clearly, because it's not going to make up for lack of systems. If your system is not in place, if you're not disciplined, if you're not having consistency, nothing is going to work for you. And it is just going to expose your weaknesses. Whatever you do, it will just expose you faster, louder, and in a more brutal and clearer way, because this is one of the best tech that we are currently seeing. And before you begin watching this video, let me tell you very clearly, this is not another 5 AI tools you must try video. This is for builders, for operators, and for those who want to use AI to scale meaningful life, not hide behind it. So let's go through it one by one. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the dark truth about AI, how AI is being sold to you, the 3 systems that you must have before automation, and the way I use AI daily inside my team, my agency, and my entire work. And at last, I'm also going to talk about the mindset shift that actually took me from chasing different AI tools to actually building systems that is going to help me in my life and my work. Now let's talk about the AI fantasy and why most people fail. First thing is the rush to automation. Everyone is hearing on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, every platform, AI is doing this, AI is doing this, AI can automate your video editors ko nikal do this, graphic designing is sorted, this is sorted, you can now make millions, you can make AI girls, you can make this, you can make that, and everyone is just rushing. And here is what I've seen repeatedly, which you also need to understand. Creators, founders, and freelancers are rushing to buy AI tools. Right now, I think people are spending 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, and the rich people, they are spending lakhs on a monthly basis to buy different AI tools, signing for every app, copying every viral prompt, templates, building automation dashboards. They don't even understand. Why? Because they think they are missing out on something. That's the thought they have in their mind. They think, okay, if I don't try this AI tool, I'm going to mess up. My business is not going to grow. That is the thought process everyone is having currently. They call it leveraging AI, but what they're really doing is skipping the hard part, which is the foundational work which everyone needs to do. And just to be very clear with you, the AI mirror effect does not hide your chaos. It just magnifies it. And this is why 90% of the people I talk to are just frustrated. They have 10 tools, 5 dashboards, and 0 consistent income. They don't have any, they're not making any sort of money. They're just trying on different things and not channeling their focus to one single thing that is actually going to bring them result. How they had to do, they actually had to focus on one business, and then through that business, they had to use different AI tools. But what they're doing, they're thinking, okay, I will do this and then I will make fast money. I will do this and I will make fast money. But what is happening, which is happening is everyone who's bringing those AI tools are the ones that are making money, and the ones who are people like you and me who are just constantly going for new AI tools. I should try this, I will become productive, I will start making money. We're just wasting our money, time, and resources, which all of us need to stop doing. Let me give you a brutal example and just hear me out. You want to automate your DM replies, right? You load up ManyChat, you integrate Claude, you load up that complete workflow, which is what you do, what's your biggest challenge, and what's your budget. You get responses and then you start panicking because you have no follow-up system, you have no lead sheet, you have no SOPs clearly defined. defined, and no product that actually fits the person messaging you. And so the leads get cold, and instead of getting results, your AI just become the mirror of showing where your system is broken. And this is what I called the AI mirror effect that we talked about in the previous slide. And this is what I was talking about in the DM automation example, that this is what people are doing and this is what you all need to stop doing. Now let me just take you through and let me just talk about the 3 systems that all of you need before you start touching AI. Please listen to me very carefully, and if you are watching this video till now, then please hit the subscribe button, because this channel is definitely going to bring a massive change in your life, because I'm building real systems that is actually helping me in my business to grow, and not just some random AI tools. Yes, I have made videos on those, but still, this is just part of the process. So yeah, let's go through it. The first thing, AI integration. Only after building these systems. The 3 systems you need before touching AI. The first, here are the systems that you need before you start touching AI. The first one is AI integration, only after building these systems. The second one is sales and follow-up system, process so that you can convert those leads. Delivery system, how you fulfill those promises. That's going to be the most important part, because if your customers are not satisfied, they are not going to be sustained, and you're not going to get that ROI from them, and in return you're just going to make losses inside your business, which you don't want to do. And the last one is clarity and offer system. Your foundation needs to be very, very strong, because once you have clarity on what you're delivering, who you are delivering to, that's how you become more better as an individual, and that's how you grow and multiply income in your businesses. Let's talk about the first system over here. System 1 over here is clarity and offer system. Specific, not vague, which is if you don't know what you sell and who you sell it to or why it matters, AI can't help. It can't help you. That's the harsh reality. You think AI can help you in everything? No, it can't. That's the harsh reality, and that is what most people don't want to admit. You know why? Because those are the products that they are selling. First thing, you need a clear, not a vague, not fluffy, specific offer. You need clarity in that. For example, I help freelancers get 2K a month retainers in 30 days using short form content system. That's a good clarity. You have clarity in this, Second one, I help real estate agents get 10 inbound leads a week through optimized video and DMs. Good one. Let's talk about the components of your clarity system. First thing first, you need to have your niche and your target segment. For example, your niche is that I am targeting, which is I help freelancers, and target segment, you are helping freelancers get 2K. You're very specific in that. You're not vague. You're not saying I help freelancers to make money in 30 days using short form content. No, you're very, very specific in that, which is you're saying that I help freelance editors get 2K a month retainers in 30 days using short form content systems. That's what you need to understand. And your niche plus target segment, that's where the game begins. Your core premise, transformation. What is the transformation that people are going to have after they join your program or something like this? Which is people are going to get 2K a month on a regular basis, retainers in 30 days. That's a transformation that you're promising. Now, you also need to have those list of objections, which we're going to talk about in the coming videos also. Your pricing, your ROI structure. I want you to write this in a Notion doc or maybe Google Doc or just on your WhatsApp or just on your Notes app on your mobile phone. Don't complicate this particular thing, which is create 3 to 5 examples of conversation. Test it in real time. Only then you should touch ChatGPT or Claude to help refine or write it faster. If you just go to AI with a random thing, okay, hey, ChatGPT, I want to become a millionaire. People just post those things, ChatGPT can help you become a millionaire. No, it can't. It can't, It's not possible. Come on, stop bullshitting your audience just for the views, Stop doing it, I just don't love that bullshit. The second system over here is delivery system, which is client payments. When a client pays you, uske baad kya hoga? What will happen next? Initial deliverables. What do they receive? Who handles each component? An ongoing workflow, which is who does the editing, writing, strategy, what gets tracked weekly. We have no idea, and you are the one who have no idea about any of these things. You don't have any idea about what is your offer, who you're offering to, what are the promises that you're going to deliver to, what is your pricing structure, what is your ROI structure. You don't have figured out any freaking thing, and you're just going to AI, hey, I want to become a millionaire. That's not going to happen, and that's not how things going to work. So get these things clear, which is client payment, how clients going to pay you, initial deliverables, ongoing workflow, and reporting cycle, which is every Monday performance update, every Friday log next week task. That's how you operate as a business, and that's how you grow. And these are the things that you should know, and then you integrate it into AI, and then AI is going to make you smarter and improve better as an individual. Now let's talk about how I handle things in my agency. The first thing is client communication. Every client has a pinned WhatsApp message with their deliverables, which is that, so when I open any client's internal WhatsApp group, I have a clear understanding of what is going up today. When a client opens their WhatsApp group where me and the team is there, they clearly know what is going to happen today. They don't have to ask, hey Monis, what are we posting today? No, I don't do things that way. Clear communication, clear client communication. The second thing is organized content. Each platform, Instagram, YouTube, is split into proper folders. I have made proper folders and I'm using Google Drive, because that's how my team operates in the best way, because I'm from India and this is how things work for me. Properly organized. The third thing is clear roles. Clear roles. Every individual have team roles. Who is going to edit, who is going to do the thumbnails, who is going to track, who is going to handle strategy, optimization, and backend quality. Everything is decided and written in proper docs in the form of SOP so that every team member have clarity. And also one more thing, what happens, how you fuck up most of the time, why? Because you don't have clarity and your team don't have clarity. And when they don't have clarity, they just do things. One day someone is doing this and the other day someone is doing that, and that's how you mess up. The next thing is consistent schedule. Every Monday we send a performance update. Every Friday we log next week tasks so that the team is clear, the client is clear, and I'm clear, and I don't want to get messed up, because client is saying to me this, hey Monis, why didn't all this happen? And the team members are asking, hey, where is this and where is that? And I don't want to mess up with that because I have work to manage, I have business to build. I can't waste my time doing this every day. I'll tell you about the delivery system requirements. The first thing is folders. Organized storage for all clients. Delivery system requirements. Folders. Organized storage for all clients, assets and deliverables. The second thing is SOPs. Standard operating procedures for every procedure. For example, let's say if there is a new procedure, which is, let's say if I'm using AI to do something, let's say if I'm using AI to actually make thumbnails for YouTube, which we can do at this point of time, things are becoming so much better. So let's say if I learn something new, now I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to tell my team that, hey, I'm doing this, you should also start doing this. No, whatever I do, understand this, whatever I do on a daily basis, which I have to share to my team, I just don't do it and share it with them, in the form of voice note or text. No, I just screen record everything and I create it in the form of SOP, which is standard operating procedures, so that every process is actually documented and I don't have to repeat again and again and again, and that's how you become efficient. The third thing is ownership, which is clear ownership of each step in the process. Everyone should know and everyone is actually aware about what they need to do and how they need to actually implement things. The fourth thing is visibility, transparent tracking of progress and deliverables. We don't want to hide from the clients that this reel is not getting views or we are not able to grow. We don't want to hide from the client because, after 3 months, client's going to ask, hey, what's happening? Why are we not growing? So then we can be very, very sure that we have already told you, this is what is happening and you're not supporting us, you're not helping us, you're not giving us content on the proper time. We updated you on a daily basis. That's how we communicate. And the last thing is feedback loop, which is system for continuous improvement. And that is every Wednesday, the team members send me, twice a week, a Wednesday and then Sunday, that, okay, here is the update for the last 3 days. Then here is the update for the last 3 days. And that's how I keep the track. I keep giving them feedback through voice notes, through text messages. And that's how I keep everything in process. And let's say if there is some massive update, massive, feedback that I have to share with them, I just don't send a voice note or a text message. I screen record, the entire process. Hey, this is what you need to improve. This is what you need to improve, so that even any point of time, any team member leaves me, then I should have that clarity that if I'm hiring a new team member, I just have to send them that particular SOP and they will be sorted. I don't have to explain again and again and again. And that's how you become efficient. Now let's talk about system 3, which is sales plus follow-up system, which is sales script. First thing is you need to have a clear messaging for consistent communication. You need to have a lead form. Second thing, lead form structured way to capture prospect information. The third thing is DM reply sequences, planned responses for different scenarios. And the fourth thing is lead tracker system to see where leads are in the pipeline. And now you must be thinking that why I need sales script, lead form, DMs, reply sequences and lead tracker, everything in place. I can be on the go. If some leader is coming, I will then fill it on Google Sheet and that's how I can, do this thing. Why I need a clear messaging? Then let me tell you why you need the thing. AI integration of the system. When your systems are ready now, when you have all the 4 things ready, then only you can use Claude to handle actually qualification. Then only you can make to trigger Google Sheet updates that lead is coming and then you're triggering that and then AI is automatically filling that into Google Sheets. Auto reminders, did you check the offer messages? That's how you can integrate. When everything is ready and sorted for you, then AI can help you to actually streamline the entire thing. You just need to do 20% of the work. AI can handle 80%. The tools are ready, but your structure is not. So please fix the structure first, because without proper systems in place, you will be refunding clients and burning out your team. AI or not does not matter. Okay, so now let me share with you how I use AI inside my agency. The first thing is DM automation. I use Claude plus ManyChat filters my inbound leads. It asks 3 to 5 simplifying, which is qualifying questions, logs answer into a Google Sheet, and then trigger a notification to me. If it's a fit, I or my team reply, and if not, it ends politely. Time saved actually 10 hours on a weekly basis. Now, if you say, hey, I don't want to, do this ManyChat thing and all of that, I just want AI to handle all of that stuff, then, here's the problem that you're going to face. You will not know how things are working in your business. And you can never actually, here is one thing, here is one thing which I want to point out. I loved this one tweet from Kunal Kamra that people are going to become very, very dumb if they keep using AI for 100% of the things. You know why? Because if you stop using your brain and if all the time you're just using AI, then let me tell you one thing, AI can also burn out, because if you're using one sort of chat on in chat GPT, and if chat GPT, if chat becomes too long, which is the token, if you keep consuming the tokens, the chat becomes too long, and the chat GPT keeps forgetting the previous memory, and then it's going to give you responses which are not that good, and you're going to think, okay, AI is giving me the best response because it has the entire knowledge of the world. It is good, but you are the best. You need to understand this. And that's how you will be able to operate in a proper way. The next thing is client report generation, which is each week performance data is pulled from Sheets, Claude, and it summarizes it into a neat report, and then it sends to the client WhatsApp automatically. No manual formatting, no stress, time save, just 6 hours a day, not much. So now let me tell you how I do my content creation, and let me share with you my all-in content machine. So the first thing is content idea generation. So we use Relevance AI to draft YouTube titles, okay, IG reel hooks, content outlines. These are always reviewed by me, but AI gives me almost 80% of the raw clay. Internal team updates, ClickUp, then Claude, then summary of the weekly task. Each team member sees what's due, what's stuck, what's next. No micromanagement, just rhythm. That's AI inside a system, not chaotic, not random, just structured, and that's how you need to proceed. Now let me tell you what's the big shift, which is from tool junkie to system builder. I was also a tool junkie, I was trying different tools. And now before I proceed with this particular segment, I'm going to take you to Twitter and I'm going to show you one thing, okay? Now look at this, okay? Now just look at this. I hope you're able to see the screen on, screen of mine on Twitter, So just look what every individual is doing. So I have just typed AI over here, I will just search it again so that you can see it's very fresh and relevant. Just see, this guy literally shows you how to get AI to code for you in 20 minutes. Okay, awesome. This guy, okay, the AI is so fucking crazy, I'm crying. Okay, the top 10 Python libraries every AI engineer should know. Just keep reading it. I'm shocked the people still spend hours preparing scripts and voiceover to generate faceless videos. I have one single tool. This is incredible. AI generating images or uses from the short of Twitter. And CVs going viral. AI agents can now talk to real tools and apps and actually get stuff done. This changes everything. 10 wild examples. Do you understand what's happening? If you're not able to understand, then let me tell you what's happening. Every individual, because of the current content that is being created, every individual has become a tool junkie, which is everyone is trying different tools, which I mentioned you in the starting phase of the video. Now we have to become from tool junkie to system builder, and that is how we understand this. You are the foundation, which is AI only makes you faster. This is how you have to use AI. Second thing is you are the operating system. AI is just the plugin. The third thing is build systematically, which is start with structure, then add automation. Don't start with automation and then add structure, because you're going to mess up everything. Okay? Know your direction. If you don't know where you are going, speed is just your enemy. Because if you're just going in a random direction, there is no point. You need to have speed, but in the right direction. That is also very, very important. Now, how to start building systems? That's what we're going to talk about in this phase of the video. The first thing is document your current state. Take a pen or open a doc, write your offer, write your current lead flow. Write about your current life. How is your current life? And one tip which I can give you is open ChatGPT, open the voice, where you can send the voice, just open and just start talking. Start talking about your life, the time you were born, whatever memory you have. Start talking about everything. Start talking about your personal life, your family, how things are working, how you are doing, how you are actually operating, for the past few weeks, for the past few months, where you think, where you're lacking. Be very self-aware and share everything, document everything. Second thing is map your process. List 3 delivery steps. List the bottlenecks. Everything, list that to AI. Identify one AI integration point, and then and only choose one place AI can help. Not 10 tools, not a viral stack, just one system you already have. Now make it faster. That's how you need to proceed, because when you give context to the AI, then AI can actually give you the right content. So context is very important. And this is my daily system approach, that's what I did. That's what I'm doing daily. Execution blocks, prayer, agency, content, AI, where it matters and none of it is fluffy. That's what you need to understand. So here was the real purpose of this video, which I'm going to show you. The first thing is shift mindset. You have to go from consumer to actually builder, because everyone is talking about AI, but people are not realizing they are just becoming consumer and they're not just building, because everyone mentally what they're thinking, AI, I'm now smart. No, you're not smart. You're just becoming dumb, more dumber. Before AI, I think you were still better, but after AI, you are becoming just more dumber. The second purpose of this video was change the role from follow to operator. The third approach was you need to take your journey from chaos to actually systems, and that's how you will grow. And here is what I've documented for you, which is DM workflows, complete automation sequences for qualifying and managing leads through direct messages, content system tracker, tools and templates to manage your content creation pipeline efficiently, weekly execution template, structured formats for planning and tracking weekly progress, and learning routine systems for continuous improvement and skill development. How to access these? Just comment system and I will share it with those ready to build. Subscribe for real content. If you're loving this content, share this with someone for automating chaos, and DM me. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you loved this video and if you really loved how I do things inside my life, my agency, and how I operate, then I have documented everything for you, which is DM workflows, content system trackers, weekly execution templates, and my learning routines. If you want everything from DM workflows to my learning routines, then go inside my school community. I've shared the link below. Go inside the community and there you will get all the resources for absolutely free. Click the link below. Go ahead and start creating, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new over here. Share this video with others so that people can actually get help from this video and they can also start implementing the same type of systems. And let's stop playing and let's start building. This is me, Monis, and we are here to build systems, not just chase trends. This is me, Monis. I will see you in the next video.